No expert can give a clear answer, so denial has stopped. Skeletons of giants in Nevada intrigue archaeologists, not only in Nevada, all across North America. Archaeologists have long been baffled about claims that a group of long-lost ancient giant beings up to 10 feet tall and taller once lived in the southwestern United States. Oversized human skulls, 15-inch sandals, and huge handprints have been uncovered in excavations inside a cave in Lovelock, Nevada, over the past century, which have continued to pique the curiosity of scientists and the public, according to international media reports. The claim about these Lovelock giants came from Native Americans telling stories about a brutal race of pale-skinned invaders waging war against local groups before eventually being trapped in a cave and exterminated by the locals. Some archaeologists believe that the whole story is likely an exaggeration of events or even a pure hoax, but some of the evidence continues to encourage the remaining proponents of the finds. It all started when a pair of miners first discovered the giant relics in 1911. They were there in search of guano, bird or bat droppings in the cave, which had long been a valuable source of fertilizer and a component of gunpowder as well. But as they dug deep into the guano, these seekers found more than they expected: over 60 extremely large human skeletons between 7 and 8 feet tall. One of his great finds was a skeleton found about 20 miles south of Lovelock, Nevada, showing that the body frame of which was exactly 7 feet 7 inches tall, according to John T. Reed's 1935 biography, a mining engineer working in Lovelock. He is one of the giant men of an ancient race whose skeletons were discovered in central Nevada. Another curious find was a handprint, seemingly carved into the stone, that looked twice the size of an average hand, and reports from these excavations seem to increase the size of the giants. By 1931, they were reportedly 8.5 to 10 feet tall. Although their existence may remain a mystery, oral tradition may offer some clues. The Paiute tribe Native Americans to the area tell stories about a group of barbarians called the Siteka, a group that allegedly moved to the area 3,000 years ago. And according to the Paiute legend, the Siteka then began to fight against them, and also they had red hair. Testimonies from the 16th century Spanish conquistador Pedro Sierra de Leon seem to confirm the existence of a wild and mysterious group of red-haired barbarians. Some researchers believe that the height of these giants was greatly exaggerated, and that they were actually red-bearded Vikings who actually sailed to the shores of America centuries ago. To the short Indians, the tall, pale-skinned, red-haired Vikings might well have seemed like real giants. But if they were only Vikings, why is there so much mystery surrounding the giant Nevada cave skeletons? Where did these skeletons go? In modern times, the Historical Museum in Winnemucca, Nevada, houses most of the artifacts found in Lovelock Cave, including large sandals, but there are no skeletons. And they were not just found in Nevada. In the 19th century and early 20th century, they were found also in New York, as well as Iowa, Missouri, Ohio, California, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. Some skeletons were photographed before they disappeared. Giant human skeletons are old news. The news about the renewed interest in archaeologists in giants is not being good news for conspiracy theories, since everyone already knows that such giants existed not only in Nevada. For example, during the Third Reich, German saboteurs sailed a couple of times into Mexico on submarines in order to rob local museums where the skeletons of these giants were kept, and then the traces of the giants were lost. In Yellowstone, giant traces were also found, traces of giants. And although the handprints are much larger than the handprints of modern persons, the footprints are most likely belonging to children since an adult man has nothing more to do than run on rocks and leave handprints. This is evidenced by the range of size of the footprints, from large belonging to teenagers to very small belonging to small children. There were also giants in Canada, as well as in California. And then suddenly the academics became interested, and the tabloids, which are in the same tune with the officials, wrote about the interest of the academics. It looks very strange. It all looks very strange, as if something is going on behind the scenes, and the bosses are preparing themselves for it, as well as countries and people. This is from Solask. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.